jump on here and give my thoughts about the Carolina Panthers 0-2 start and, 0-8 really in the last meaningful games of football. One, it's incredibly frustrating, it's maddening, and it's just kind of sad because you watch Cam Newton and he just shell of himself, let's be honest. And we get stopped on fourth and one or less, including the gadget play at the end of the game. He could have leaned over and got the first down, not only the touchdown. That play call tells you a lot. Cam Newton says he's okay, says he's fine to run. Well, if he's fine to run, why are you calling that gadget play? You're supposed to run straight, not east-west first defenses. That gives them too much of a chance to recover. Just smash mouth football. And it's like Cam Newton. I know Cam Newton's a shell of himself because he's not having fun. He's not dancing. And I know it's because he's missing the easy throws and nothing's going right. We're getting stopped on fourth and short. But that's a product of our offensive line being a paper bag and not giving him chances to throw. And then when he has a chance to make an easy pass, he can't make it because whether his shoulder or whether his footwork's messed up or whether he's thinking too much, he's just not having fun right now. And we're 0-8 in meaningful games. And I think that's a product of all of those things, injuries and everything. But you got to call out Ron Rivera and Norv Turner. What are you doing calling 55 pass attempts? Yeah, I realize that our running game was stifled by a much improved Tampa Bay defense, but a lot of the drive starter, the chunk plays, we had like 33 yards here, 44 yards here. We were automatically passing. It was like me playing Madden just because my player was a quarterback, so obviously I'm going to pass every time. But you can't do that in real life. They're just going to pin their ears back and go after Cam Newton. And with our offensive line, Ryan Khalil, please come back. It looked terrible, and Cam was running for his life and getting knocked down every 5 seconds, and then it's just awful. And what happened to using Jordan Scarlett, using Reggie Bonifant to A, get the attention off of Christian McCaffrey, and B, just bring variety to the offense. And I think play calling's been dreadful. We haven't really used the reverses to our speedy guys, Samuel and Moore. We haven't used them at all, and it's a frustrating thing. We're not really creative, and all of our straight downhill runs that we should be running on fourth and half a yard or fourth and less than one, we're not doing it. Even on the fourth and one that we got early in the game, which was a terrible spot by the referees. I hated the play, or really didn't like the play call because you're going outside, giving Tampa Bay a chance, and maybe Cam should have pitched it, yeah, but again, straight smash mouth, use Arma, use your different varieties that you have on this roster. You have Bonifant, you have other people that can take pressure off Christian McCaffrey and Cam Newton and try to make it more fun. We made it into Buccaneers territory 9 times and yet only mustered 4 field goals. Tell me how that works. I don't know. The play calling's got to change. The attitude's got to change. Yeah, we missed some defensive plays, but when they're out there so much, and it's just infuriating, and you got to keep running the ball. 55 passes does not work for anybody, for any quarterback, unless you're named Tom Brady. You can't do it. And we had a lot of chunk plays that you could have probably gotten some 8-9 yard runs because we had the defense on the heels several times. It just didn't work out. Now we're 0-2 with a 12% chance of making the playoffs. But you know what? We don't say keep pounding around here for nothing. So as always, go Panthers. We're going to get it right, I hope, and I'll be here for it. I'm a diehard fan no matter what. I was here for 1-15. I was here for 15-1. We'll see what happens, but got to figure out something quick.